This video is about the slope of a line, how to use it for parallel and perpendicular lines. So the slope of a line in a coordinate plane is the number that describes the steepness of a line. Any 2 points on a line can be used to determine the slope. So a couple of words with slope. First one is rise. Rise is the difference of your y values. Run is the difference of your x values. To find your slope, it's y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. This is what gets us our rise over run. So as a quick review, there's 4 types of slope. The first type of slope is a positive slope. Positive slope means our line is rising from left to right. Negative slope means our line is falling from left to right. Zero slope means that we have a horizontal line. And undefined slope means we have a vertical line. So let's use slope to find parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines are going to have the same type of slope. Also, anytime that we have 2 horizontal or 2 vertical lines, they are also parallel. Perpendicular lines happen if if the product of their slope is -1, which means the slopes are negative opposite reciprocals. So for example, we could have 2/3 and -3/2. Those are opposite reciprocals because they have different signs and the fractions were flipped. So let's determine from the given points if they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So number 1, we're going to figure out if AB and CD are parallel lines. So we're going to look at the slope of each line. So AB, my y-coordinate's 5 minus 1, my x-coordinate's 1 minus 2, so we get a slope of 4 over -1, which is -4. Then we're going to find the slope of CD. So we have -2 minus 2, and 5 minus 4, which gets us -4 over 1, which is also -4. Because these lines are the same slope, we are going to say that line AB is parallel to line CD. Number 2, find the slope for ST and UV. So first we have ST. So I'm going to do -1 minus 2 and 5 minus -2, which really turns into +2. So we have -3 over 7. Then we're going to go back and find the slope of UV. The slope of UV is -4 minus 4 and -1 minus 3. So we get -8 over -4, which reduces to 2. Because the slopes are not the same and they are not opposite reciprocals, this is a neither. The lines have no relationship with each other, they're just going to intersect somewhere. Number 3, FG and HJ. So for FG, we have our slope 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 1, which reduces to 1 over 1, which is 1. Then we're going to look at HJ. So our slope for HJ is 2 minus 1 and 1 minus 2. So I get 1 over -1, which reduces to -1. In this case, these are opposite reciprocals because they have different signs and they are flipped, so this is going to be line FG is perpendicular to line HJ. Try number 4 on your own while you pause this video. For number 4, you should have got a slope for KL of -7 over 2, and for MN, +1/4. Those are not the same slope, and they are not opposite reciprocal, so it is neither. Number 5, find the slope of each line. Use proper geometric symbols, state which lines are parallel and which lines are perpendicular. So first slope we're going to find is the slope of ST. So S, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my slope of ST is up 6 over 9, and that reduces to 2/3. Then we need to find the slope of MS. So we can start from either point. I'm going to start from the one on the left. So from S, I go down 1, 2, 3, 4. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my slope is -4/8, which reduces to -1/2. Make sure we're always reducing our slopes. TK, from T I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope is -6/4, which reduces to -3/2. And then my last slope is KM. So from M I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my slope is 4/5. So looking at my slopes, I see that none of my slopes are the same, so I have no parallel lines. I do have slopes that are opposite reciprocals because I have 2/3 and -3/2. So I can say that line ST is perpendicular to line TK. State which pairs are parallel and perpendicular. So we already just said the ST line is perpendicular to line TK because the slopes are opposite reciprocals. Number 6, draw a line parallel to the given line through the point 4, 3. So first thing I want to do is I want to find the slope of this line. So this has a negative slope because it's falling from left to right. So my slope is 1, 2, 3, 4, down 4, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my slope is -4/8, which reduces to -1/2. So I'm going to plot my point 4, 3, and then I'm going to use my slope. So I'm going to go down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, and then form my line with arrows on both sides, and now I have a parallel line. Number 7, draw a line parallel to KS through point T. So we want to find a line that is parallel to KS. Here's my KS line, so I'm going to use that line to find my slope. So in this case, I go down 1, 2, 3. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my slope is -3/7. So I'm going to do the same thing with point T. So I'm going to use my slope. I'm going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go over 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to connect my points so that I now have parallel lines. So remember that parallel lines always have the same slope, same sign, and the same number in the numerator and denominator. Now we're going to draw perpendicular lines. So in a perpendicular line, we're first going to find our slope again. So I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my slope of line RA is negative 6/9, which reduces to negative 2/3. Now, if I want a perpendicular line this time, my perpendicular slope is the opposite reciprocal. So I'm going to flip my fraction and change the sign. It was negative, so it becomes positive 3/2. So from H, I'm going to use that slope. I'm going to go up 3/2, up 3/2. Now that I'm passing through that line, I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm going to connect my dots so I now have a perpendicular line, because these lines now intersect at a right angle. Number 9, draw a perpendicular line to AC through Y. So the first given line that we have is AC. So I'm going to connect those 2 points so I know it's my given line. I'm going to find the slope. So I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go over 2. So my slope here is 2/7. Nope, sorry. Rise over run, so 7/2. My perpendicular slope, I need the opposite, so I'm going to make it negative and flip. Now, usually my slope means I go down 2/7, but I'm going to run out of room, so I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go up 2/7, up 2/7, and then I'm going to connect my line.